Thank you for joining me again for this third Tequila Time here in the UK as lockdown rolls into its third week. I am delighted to see you again. Thank you for continuing to come and join me on this little journey of tequila discovery. It is getting increasingly cold and wintry outside, but we're looking to bring a little bit of warmth and a little bit of excitement into the house by discovering new drinks and new tastes, courtesy of the nice folks at the Master of Malt and Drinks by the Dram, who are the people who deliver these very lovely sample bottles to your house. Now, I am in my kitchen this week. You might notice from the slight change of location, that is primarily because it's towards the end of the day and it's about time I was cooking dinner. But before we get onto that, it's time for this. Now this little beauty is La Cava de Don Agustin Anejo tequila. Now this is the first Anejo I have talked about on this series. In fact, it is the only one in this series. The others are all Reposados. The Anejo means that this tequila has been aged for a year in a barrel after it was distilled, as opposed to the Reposados, which are just rested in barrels, hence the name Reposado. Now the aging in a barrel gives this a slightly fuller flavour in many cases, and that is why this tequila in particular is often talked about as a sipping tequila, particularly, as opposed to some which might be primarily used for mixing or might be in the middle of the two. This very much a sipping tequila. It's also slightly more expensive than some of the others we have looked at, setting you back between £40 or £50 a bottle. But the key question is, how does it taste? Which we are going to find out together. It's the embarrassing moments where I can't quite get it open. It has a much stronger scent than anything we've looked at before. It's a much nicer scent. It really comes out of the glass like that. It's got a slightly oaky scent as a result of having spent more time in a barrel than its predecessors. It's got a very sort of smooth aspect to it, as you smell this as well. Wow, that is intensely different to anything else. That's the least tequila-y of the tequilas I've tasted, and easily, in a mouthful, the nicest. It has a very spicy and fruity taste, but I've talked before about that tequila taste, that tequila sense that lots of people don't like. They associate it with bad memories. This has literally none of it. There's an aspect I can't quite put my finger on. It's reminiscent of other sipping spirits in a way that I can't quite fathom. It's got a real sweetness about it and a real fruitiness and a very, very long aftertaste. It lingers a huge amount. That is absolutely beautiful. If you are looking for something to sip over the holiday season and you want to try something new, I think that the Cava de Don Agustin Anejo would be an absolutely beautiful addition to a collection. I'm keeping that while I make dinner. I would suggest you have a look for it, because that is great. Cheers.